Dawn breaks over a misty meadow. Shadows drift and lift as a herd of elk emerges, their silhouettes gliding through the fog like ancient spirits. The air is cool, alive with the quiet rustle of hooves and the distant call of a bugle. In this world between night and day, the elk reign, majestic, mysterious, and woven into the wild tapestry of the land. Across continents and centuries, elk have inspired awe and wonder. Their journey is one of survival, adaptation, and silent strength, an untold story waiting in the hush of the forest. Join us as we step quietly into their world, to witness the life, habits, and enduring spirit of the elk, a keystone of wild places, and a living symbol of nature's grandeur. Dawn breaks over snow-capped peaks as a herd of elk begins its journey. Their hooves press into frosted grass, breath swirling in the crisp mountain air. The world is quiet, save for the soft crunch of snow and the distant call of a raven. As the sun climbs, the elk descend into shadowed forests. Pines tower overhead, their trunks painted gold by morning light. Here the herd weaves between trees, alert to every sound, every shifting shadow. In spring, the journey leads to wide grasslands. The air is sweet with wildflowers, and the herd grazes on fresh shoots, muscles rippling beneath tawny coats. Calves leap and play, safe in the open expanse. Far to the north, in the misty forests of Asia, elk move silently through ancient woodlands. Their silhouettes slip between birch and larch, following trails carved by generations before them. Across oceans, in distant lands like New Zealand and Argentina, small bands of elk explore new horizons. They adapt, finding shelter in unfamiliar valleys, their calls echoing in places where elk were once unknown. Through every season, the elk's journey is shaped by the land, climbing to cool heights in summer, seeking shelter in valleys when winter bites. Their path is ancient, written in the earth, and remembered in every hoofbeat. Physical characteristics. In the hush of dawn, an elk emerges from the mist, its form both powerful and graceful. Sunlight glances off its broad shoulders and muscular frame, every movement a quiet testament to strength honed by wild landscapes. Standing tall, the bull elk dwarfs its surroundings, weighing as much as half a ton. Nearby, a cow moves with equal elegance, her stature slightly smaller, but no less striking. Their presence commands the meadow, a living monument to the wild. The bull's antlers rise like ancient trees, branching skyward in a display of grandeur. Each year, these crowns are cast away and regrown, their span stretching wider than a man's outstretched arms, a living symbol of dominance and renewal. As seasons shift, so does the elk's coat. In winter, thick, dark fur shields against biting winds. Come summer, it transforms to a sleek, reddish-brown, blending perfectly with sunlit grass. Every hair tells a story of survival. Dawn breaks over the meadow as the elk herd stirs, mist swirling around their legs. Calves nuzzle their mothers, and the first rays of sunlight glint off dew-damp fur. As the morning warms, the herd grazes together. Young elk chase each other in playful bursts, watched over by vigilant cows. Bulls linger at the edges, keeping a watchful eye. Midday brings a lull. The herd rests in the shade, some lying down, others grooming each other or flicking away flies. Social bonds are strengthened in these quiet moments. In the afternoon, the herd moves as one, migrating toward fresh grazing grounds. Calves stick close to their mothers, while bulls lead or follow, alert for danger. As dusk falls, the herd gathers at the forest's edge. A bull bugles, his call echoing through the trees. The elk huddle close, sharing warmth and safety as night descends. In the darkness, the herd's day ends as it began, together, bound by instinct and the rhythms of the wild. As winter's chill settles over the land, a herd of elk moves silently through a snow-draped forest. Their thick, dark coats shimmer with frost, each breath a cloud in the icy air. These coats are their armor, woven by nature to shield them from the biting cold. As the seasons turn, the elk's world transforms. When the snow melts and the sun warms the meadows, their heavy coats are shed for sleek reddish fur, ready for the summer's heat. The herd climbs to green highlands, grazing on fresh grasses, always alert to the shadows that move at the forest's edge. Danger is never far. A sudden rustle, a flash of movement, wolves on the hunt. The elk surge forward, muscles rippling, hooves pounding the earth. Their speed and unity are their greatest defense, each member watching, listening, ready to flee at the first sign of threat. In the quiet of dawn, a mother elk stands guard as her calf takes its first shaky steps. The bond between them is fierce. Mothers shield their young with unwavering vigilance, teaching them to hide, to listen, to survive in a world of constant change. When winter returns and food grows scarce, the elk adapt once more. They nibble on bark and twigs, their diet shifting with the seasons. Flexibility is their secret. What the land offers, they accept, always finding a way to endure. And in the heart of the herd, the bulls carry crowns of bone, antlers that rise and branch like living trees. Each year they are cast away and regrown, a testament to renewal and strength. In the wild ballet of survival, the elk's story is one of resilience, written across the changing face of the land. For centuries, the elk has walked beside humankind, sometimes as a spirit of the wild, sometimes as a source of life and legend. In the traditions of indigenous peoples, elk were honored, every part used, every story woven with respect. Their antlers adorned ceremonial dress, their images painted on cave walls, their presence a gift from the land. As settlers arrived, the elk's world changed. Once, their herds thundered across open plains, but with new fences and growing towns, their numbers dwindled and silence fell where bugles once echoed. Yet hope returned. In the early morning mist, conservationists released elk back into wild valleys. Children watched, elders wept, and the land remembered. Today, herds once again roam where they had vanished, a testament to what people can restore when they choose to care. The elk's story is now entwined with our own, a reminder that the fate of wild things rests in human hands. Where meadows ring with their calls, we hear not just survival, but the promise of balance and renewal. Across continents and centuries, the elk has inspired awe, a living symbol of strength, renewal, and the wild spirit of the earth. In Native American legend, elk are guardians of stamina and protection. In Asia, they embody abundance and the promise of new life. Their antlers, cast and regrown each year, remind us of nature's cycles, of letting go and of beginning again. Through misty valleys and ancient forests, elk herds move as one, resilient, ever adapting, woven into the fabric of their lands. Today, their future rests in our hands. With care and stewardship, the haunting bugle of the elk will echo through forests and mountains for generations to come.